Ah, yes, as you can see in the title, boy, the Darkness is going to talk about his favorite water-type Pokemon. And that is Sharpedo. Now, here's the Witch Doctor's thoughts on, well, something that I would want. I would love to have a Mega Evolution for Sharpedo. And I've seen a lot of images of Mega Sharpedo, but the one you're going to see right now on your screen, that is by far my favorite one. This one looks amazing. Now, most Pokemon don't really change that much when they Mega Evolve. Sometimes they do drastically change and sometimes they don't. But this one isn't too drastic of a change. But let's just analyze this picture really quick. Now, if you guys do not know, my favorite animal in the world is a shark. If I was to be more specific of a favorite shark, it would be the short fin Mako shark or a hammerhead. But it's probably more likely just a Mako. But anyways, far from the point. Let's look at Sharpedo again really quickly. We'll go back to the Mega Evolution, but let's go to Sharpedo really quick. Alright, Sharpedo's height is 5'11" and weighs up to around 200 pounds, roughly. Alright. He swims at 75 to 85 miles per hour. Now, let's go back to Mega Sharpedo. If you look underneath his fins, he has Sharpedos under his fins. Now, let's go a little deeper into this. This is how I think Game Freak should make Mega Sharpedo. Now, obviously, the whole Sharpedo line is kind of weird, going into, being a Piranha Carvanha, going into a shark, which is a little weird. But I don't know the thought process on that. I guess it kind of makes sense, but then again, Remoraid going into Noctillery, I'm not saying shit about that. So, Mega Sharpedo, let's look at this thing. He has 2 Sharpedos underneath each fin. Now, let's think about this. The way the Game Freak should do this, if they ever did, which I don't think they will, I hope they do, but this is how I would want it to be done. This is how I think they should do it. Like I said, there's 2 Sharpedos underneath each fin. Now, let's look at this Mega Sharpedo as if it was a Megalodon. Now, if you guys do not know, the Megalodon is the biggest shark ever to exist. Now, the Sharpedo is 5'11", that weighs around 200 pounds. If we look at his fins, and he has 2 of them underneath, and if it's an actual size Sharpedo, that means it's like, because obviously they're out of land, they're on land most of the time in battles and shit like that. That would mean that his fins can carry 400 pounds or more each. That's a lot. As for the speed, it has a propeller on its back, on its tail now. That propeller would probably, for it not even having a fucking tail at first, which makes no sense at all to me, because to be honest, if I was to have gone to school, which I'm not in college at the moment, but I was going to go for marine biology because I love sharks. Sharks are my favorite animal. I'm actually terrified of sharks, to be honest. They're my favorite and I fear them the most too. But it's fine, because the Darkness, it accepts it. So, if it goes to up to 80 miles per hour, can you imagine how fast this fucking shark can go? Tell me, can you imagine how fast? My best estimate, maybe at least triple of what Sharpedo can do. So maybe 240 miles per hour. This thing is devastating. As you guys know, sharks need their tails for everything. Now, we're going to go ahead and skip over to a picture of this Mako shark really quick. This is a short fin Mako shark. Now, I didn't get a scary image at all of this thing, because I know some people are actually scared of sharks, and the images sometimes freak people out. So I'm being aware of that. And a short fin Mako is the fastest shark on Earth, and the record speed for it at the moment is 62 miles per hour. For those of you who do not know, they don't specify what shark Sharpedo is based off of. It just says it's a shark and it's based off a torpedo. But my best guess is that it's a Mako shark, because Mako sharks are also known as the torpedoes of the sea. And they're the fastest shark, of course, and since Sharpedo is fast, it does get speed boost. Bam, Mako shark. I guess you can go ahead and say great white shark because of how big its mouth is, but no, I'm going with the Mako. Mako makes the most sense. and that's just how it is for me. So back to the Mega Sharpedo picture. So looking at this guy even further, you know, think about it this way: if they did go with this route, making him a Megalodon, do you know what that means? That would mean he would be bigger than Whale Lord. Now let me show you why. Well, let's go to a picture of a Megalodon. That right there is a Megalodon. If it was to exist in real life, that's how big it would be. A Megalodon, I don't know the exact height, but it's almost around 60 feet long, and this thing weighs about 100 tons. That's insane. Now, not only that, Megalodons were known to have the biggest bite force of any living creature ever to exist. A great white shark, modern great white shark, has a bite force of 1.8 tons. That's a lot. That's enough to easily break your bones and just like cut right through your skin and your bones. Honestly, a Megalodon's bite force is around 18 tons. That's enough to crush like a whale's skull like a grape. Just like a fucking grape, just squished, just like that. That's how strong the bite force is. So let's look at Mega Sharpedo again. He could potentially be the next biggest Pokemon ever. Whale Lord is the biggest Pokemon. So if they made him into a Megalodon version, that would mean he would be the biggest Pokemon, and he would be basically feeding off of Whale Lords. Now, if we were to get into like stats or something like that, I honestly wouldn't know. All I know is that maybe he should probably keep speed boost, and maybe his defenses will go up a little bit. But I could only imagine how strong his attack would be. His attack would skyrocket. I'm talking about at least Deoxys attack form skyrocket, or maybe even stronger. Who knows? But if that was the case, I probably wouldn't keep speed boost. I would probably give him strong jaws, I think is the ability. Yeah, strong jaws would just decimate anything. Now, obviously, I hope you guys know that this is not a real evolution. This is just my thoughts on what I would want. The only reason why I'm doing this video because to me, like I told you guys, sharks are my favorite animal. This is like something I'm really interested in. I love sharks, so Sharpedo, really close up. He's definitely in my top 5 favorite Pokemon. He's not my favorite, but he's my favorite water type Pokemon. The Darkness loves this Pokemon so much. I love the color scheme on it too, black and blue. Not bad at all. Nice little bright yellow there. It's okay. Not too crazy about the brightness, but yeah. I mean, what else could I want from a Mega Sharpedo? This is my ideal Mega Sharpedo, like this. A Megalodon version of a Sharpedo. It's amazing. So yeah, that's what I have for right now. So if you actually like these videos, let me know. I'll do more of these. I definitely do not mind. I actually like these. So please leave a comment down below on what you think. Again, this is just my thoughts on what a Mega Sharpedo should be. I really think it's amazing. So, see you guys next time.